Have you ever been talking in Japanese and just completely blanked on how to say a lot or many? Well, today we're going to fix that for good with one super simple word. Let's jump right in. So this is the big question, right? It's the one that trips up so many of us. You want to say you ate a lot of ramen, or saw many people, or bought a lot of souvenirs, but how do you say it so you sound natural and not like you just memorized a phrase book? Turns out, the answer is way simpler than you'd think. And here it is. Meet your new best friend in Japanese, Taksan, pronounced Taksan. This one little word is the key. It's an adverb and it covers a lot, many, and much all in one. It's kind of like a Swiss Army knife for quantities. But the real magic isn't just what it means, it's where you can put it. Okay, so this brings us to the most important part of this whole explainer. I like to call it the 1-2 placement rule. Once you get this down, you'll be able to use Taksan perfectly every single time without even thinking about it. So here's the secret. You've basically got two options for where to put Taksan. And here's the kicker. They are both 100% correct and sound totally natural. You can either pop it right before the noun, or you can slot it in just after the noun and its particle. Let's see what that actually looks like in some real sentences.
First up, let's talk about action sentences. This is any time you're talking about doing a lot of something, like eating, reading, buying, taking pictures. You get the idea.
Honestly, think of it like a super simple recipe. Step 1, you grab your noun and the particle o. Step 2, you add your verb at the end. And step 3, you just drop Taksan into one of those two magic spots. Let's look at an example.
Okay, check this out. I took many pictures in Kyoto. See the structure? We've got the noun, shashin, then the particle o, and boom, right after it comes Taksan. Shashin o taksan torimashita. It just flows perfectly.
But wait, there's more. You can also say it like this. And this is what's so cool about this word. Here, Taksan is before the noun. Taksan shashin o torimashita. And the meaning? It is exactly the same. Both are perfect. You literally cannot mess this up.
Now let's build on that with our second major pattern. This is for sentences about existence. So when you want to say there are a lot of things or people or animals somewhere.
And you know what? The recipe is pretty much the same. You take your noun, but this time you're going to use the particle ga. Then you add arimasu for things or imasu for living creatures. And where does Taksan go? Yep, you guessed it, either before the noun or right after the particle ga. For instance, there are a lot of vegetables. You can hear that pattern again, can't you? We've placed Taksan right after the particle ga. Yasai ga taksan arimasu. Simple, clean, and sounds great. And just like before, here's the other way to say it. Taksan yasai ga arimasu, with taksan coming before the noun. The meaning hasn't changed one bit. So the big takeaway here is you have a choice, and both choices are fantastic. All right, theory time is over. You've seen the rules, you've seen the examples. Now it's time to get your hands dirty and really make this stick. Let's do some practice. Okay, first up for you. I bought a lot of books yesterday. Now remember, this is an action sentence. Where are the two places you can put taksan? Give it a thought. And there you go. You could say hon wo taksan or taksan hon wo. Both of them perfectly capture the fact that you bought a whole bunch of books yesterday. See? Easy peasy. Okay, let's try another one. How about there are many cats in the park? This one's an existence sentence. Remember the right particle and the right verb for living things. How would you say it? And there are your answers. Neko ga taksan imasu or taksan neko ga imasu. Since cats are alive, we use imasu. Both of these are the perfect way to describe a park that's just full of cats. All right, last one, just to really lock it in. She took many photos in Tokyo. This is another action sentence, a lot like our very first example. You know exactly what to do.
Awesome! 彼女は東京で写真をたくさん撮りました。Or with たくさん at the front. たくさん写真を撮りました。Either way, you've just nailed it. You are definitely getting the hang of this.
Okay, so after all that, what do you absolutely need to walk away with? Let's just boil this whole thing down to the most important points. So this is it. This is all you need to remember. Taksan is your go-to word for a lot. Its real power is that it's flexible. You can put it before the noun, or you can put it after the particle. Both ways are correct, and both ways will make you sound great.
It really is that simple.
And that's really all there is to it. You now have this incredibly useful, flexible, and simple tool in your Japanese toolbox. So I'll leave you with a question. What are you going to use Taksan to talk about? Think of something you did today and give it a try. Go for it.